him for a decade, and anyone who knows him would not have imagined that that person is so dedicated and so passionate about any cause.
Especially when we were just working out in that lockdown house of Bombay, he was actually smiling after every session, and it actually gave me a lot of what do you call it? What do you call it, Selina? Happiness, yes.
Hi, I'm Selina, co-founder of HP Plus. I'm a lawyer by degree, business analyst by profession, and an entrepreneur by choice. I'm also a change maker at heart. Together, we are trying to build a leaner, stronger, and a happier community.
Hi, I'm Subhadeep, also known as Happy Boy, and the co-founder of HP Plus. I'm a lawyer, a company secretary, and right now your happiness coach. I'm a certified nutrition and fitness expert and currently pursuing Animal Flow Level 1. Animal Flow is nothing but imitating primal animal movements, providing a lot of impetus on mobility, movement, stability, core work, and etc. Together, we're trying to change the norms of fitness, redefine fitness, and the most important thing, in a happier way. HB Plus started as a matter of fun, but right now HB Plus is all we think of. We eat HB Plus, we sleep HB Plus. The first thing in the morning that I wake up to is HB Plus. The last thing before going to sleep I think of is HB Plus. HB Plus is not a feeling, it's an emotion
that he feels quite strongly about. Like, I've known him for a decade, and anyone who knows him would not have imagined that that person is so dedicated and so passionate about any cause, and probably that passion also drives my passion. And this venture obviously was not a venture then, is something one of the first things we did as part of a couple when we started off, and it has stayed ever since. And it just sort of overlaps at every point, whether we are on a vacation, in between the wedding planning, and everything in our day-to-day, even our friends. It's all about HB Plus.
I still remember the fact that one fine night we were just having fun, having a couple of beers maybe. Then we were thinking, suppose if we have to name a brand, what brand would it be called? And then after like 2-3 drinks, I think reached.
It was just first instant, it's going to be a Happy Boy.
Yeah, there was no second thoughts about it. So HB Plus is.
He likes to be introduced as Happy Boy. He doesn't like his name Subhadeep, and that's from where we then tweaked it a little bit, and now it's HP. And the plus is talking about all the little changes that we are trying to bring to the definition of fitness, and be it inclusivity, be it the flexibility, and so much more.
HB Plus is a brand through which we are trying to impact the lives of many through our online live training sessions, or be it our burpee and breakfast. Think about a housewife who is always busy managing the house, who doesn't have the time to go to a gym. Or think about that busy businessman or entrepreneur who is always running behind the clock and can't find time to go to the gym. Or think about that old woman who is suffering from years with that grueling knee pain. Or that typical techie who is shy and not very comfortable stepping out into the gym. Or that shy kid who hates playing games and socializing. For them, HB Plus is there. We are accessible, available round the clock for 21 hours, right from 6 AM to 3 AM in the night. You call us, we are there. It's actually been an overwhelming journey, an experience which we did not think of especially when we were just working out in that lockdown house of Bombay. Selina and I used to always think about like how to take it forward, but we never had a concrete answer. But suddenly, out of nowhere, there were certain friends from the legal fraternity who were always busy. They actually reached out to us, stating that I would like to work out with you, maybe a session of 30 or 45 minutes. Then one more friend of Selina's called, like, let's work out together. And then the calls kept on coming. Just when the lockdown was getting over, we got some online session offers from top multinational companies and top fitness brands. That was actually the turning point of the brand really taking shape. HB Plus started from a small room in Bombay, and right now we have touched more than 500 lives with sheer passion, dedication, and with a thought, and most importantly a purpose behind it. The purpose to make sure that everybody takes that first stride towards a healthy living. Or for example, very important, we don't often touch upon those points, somebody who has taken a break from workout, how to get that person back into a healthier lifestyle.
As they say, no two bodies are the same. Similarly, no two fitness regimes or the fitness regime for two people cannot be exactly the same. That is the personalization that we provide at HB Plus. When we take someone on board with us, we try to understand the lifestyle that they have. Why are they looking for fitness? What is that particular reason? Is it a mother who's looking to be able to be fit enough to take care of the child? Is it a father who wants to play cricket with his son? Or is it a simple techie who works on his desk all the time and needs a certain kind of fitness for that? When we generally use the term fitness, when I say fitness, what someone might picturize is a certain type of body shape, six packs, something like that. But is it really feasible, achievable, and is it even required for someone like a business professional or a lawyer or a mother? No, it's not. But why do you need fitness? And that change in the definition of fitness, that personalization in the meaning of fitness is what we are trying to bring forward as a brand.
And for that, just adding to what she is saying, we don't need like 7 days of intense rigorous workout. For that, we need 45 minutes of workout, scientifically backed training methods. A proper nutrition. Of course, you're going to have your cheat meals because you're not a machine. You are a human being who wants to enjoy the different facets of life and also be healthy. So work out, have your nutrition on point, and enjoy the various events and festivals of life. That's what we try to promote at HB Plus.
As part of our nutrition plan, we also make sure that your favorite meal is there. So you're not missing out on anything. You're not feeling sad that, oh no, I'm doing this diet. You're feeling happy, you're feeling content, you're feeling full at all times, and you're enjoying your process. So fitness is not painful anymore, it is super fun.
The story behind this is that she always wanted to have that, the cheesecake after at least once a week. So that's why she pushed our nutritionist to have that cheat meal or the favorite biryani as well, to put that in the meal of the client whenever they ask for it. So I think that's bribing the particular client to follow a regime, I think, and that's working well for us. It's a lifestyle change we are trying to get through, not a habit.
Our journey from fitness enthusiasts to fitness or wellness coach has been obviously very exciting, but also purposeful and very meaningful. I, having lost a lot of weight, had a certain kind of experience. Him having gained a certain amount of weight to have a certain kind of physique was a different experience. But when we could use those experiences to fill a gap in the market, and to begin with, when we could change or touch the lives of our friends, it obviously gave us a sense of purpose. And with each and every client, we realized there was so much more to do. Like you already mentioned, a friend who was a mother, and all of a sudden, due to pregnancy, was feeling immense amount of pain or couldn't go through the daily chores properly, and being able to help that person is what gives you so much happiness and makes you sleep so well at night.
Finest feelings being a happiness coach was when one client had actually approached me for sessions. It was a different case altogether. So this guy had taken a tetanus shot, and actually after the shot, in a span of 1 month, he actually lost his lower body strength completely. So from the upper body, he was a well-built muscular guy, but the lower body, he just could not move properly without support. He couldn't even walk. So he used to come to my place and we used to work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. We had a particular rehab. I did my research, in-depth research, as much as it takes to master, to tell him what particular points he should be concerned and focusing about. And after a matter of 2-3 months, he actually could squat more, could move freely. There were less mobility issues. It was actually a personal milestone or little joys of being a happiness and a fitness coach. Point to be noted here, he was actually smiling after every session, and it actually gave me a lot of what do you call it, Selina? Happiness, yes, that's it.
With each different case or with each different client that we take up, we are learning so much. The different kinds of learning also expands your mind in different ways, and with each learning, the discussions that stimulates your brain, it stimulates your spirituality, and that brings a different sense into our relationship also. There's so much more to the regular fights. Why did you put your towel there? And that just becomes so much less important because we have bigger issues, bigger problems to solve.
Yeah, but like we wake up like, oh, the class did not happen. We wake up, burp in breakfast, the hoarding is not ready. We sleep, okay, fine, the plan is not there yet. We have plethora of problems to deal with rather than a petty a tile issue for sure.
As I firmly believe that fitness is to adults what playing is to children. And we are trying to make this a reality. To reach this purpose, to attain this purpose, we have a plethora of fitness regimes in our live classes, be it strength training, be it conditioning, be it yoga, be it kickboxing,
CrossFit, Tabata, Animal Flow, Wushu, and there are some others as well which we try to combine and make it an experience where people don't get bored. Selina always mentions the point wherever she goes that the F in fitness for HB Plus stands for fun. So we always make sure the fun element is there everywhere, wherever we go, be it live sessions, be it burpee and breakfast. So we live by the fun of the workouts.
Speaking of burpee and breakfast now, it's one of the best things that has happened to us, and I would take the liberty of saying that's what our participants also say. But it's where all the concepts that we have about fitness has somehow come into life. You know, we enjoy the workout, we have a lot of fun, there are so many challenges and games, most importantly. Along with food, we have healthier foods, but we do not restrict it to, just oats or just poha or something like that. We have chicken, we have pancakes, healthier versions, we have fruits, we have juices, we have chai, everything. everything.
Sorry to cut her off again, but she made a point that she adds maple syrup to that oats pancake, which I did not approve initially, but yeah, as we always say, ki holistic fitness, sustainable fitness, burpee and breakfast is a sure example of what sustainable fitness is all about.
Yeah. Thank you for establishing that you have fitness around food, but yeah, I don't believe that to have fitness you have to be deprived of something that you really love, and that is what we do in burpee and breakfast. And most importantly, I think it came as an outcome of this idea that we are building a community. You will see people, teaching each other how to do a push-up at the end of it, or how to do a headstand, or how to do a handstand. People are making new friends and then connecting offline after that.
Also, the fact that we actually have traveled, we have taken burpee and breakfast to a new level. That we have done this in Bangalore, in Balasore. We have prospective offers coming from the neighboring states as well, which we'll be tapping upon soon. We've also started a corporate tie-up of burpee and breakfast, doing it for a specific group of people, an organization or a company, where we do burpee and breakfast only for the company. HG Plus in the initial 6 to 8 months was always us. She used to give me ideas, plan, I used to execute, make the workout charts, the nutrition plans, everything was done by us. But we reached something around 30, 40 clients, and then we did not know how to expand it. We were really circumspect about it. Giving our own baby to somebody else's hand was a challenge, both mentally and physically as well. But she found a way out. She said that we have to believe in the new people we hire. We have to hire properly, tactfully. And after like 2-3 months of training and induction, we finally managed to get one trainer who was actually a client. We trained her, coached her, and made her do a fitness course, and then we got her on board. And then with that process, we got more trainers. We made sure the induction process of a trainer at HG Plus was very tight.
There were so many elements to it actually. Initially it was understanding the feel of a class, because I have to give it, the USP of our classes is a surprise element that brings happy. And to teach someone that particular quality was initially difficult, but thankfully somehow we cracked it. And teaching that, or inculcating that nature in our trainers was very important. And eventually, as we grew and we went into the whole LGBTQIA community, we had to be very careful, we had to be very sensitive about a lot of things, and we had to make sure that our training process also involves that particular terminologies and sensitivity towards issues and towards our clients.
The personalized touch to an online session is our USP. Right now we stand with a team of almost 15 members, 13 fitness coaches, 1 nutritionist, 1 manager, and more to come. So this is basically, we have formed a team with a lot of love. We have frequent calls. We know everybody personally, or we make it a point to know everybody personally as well.
And they know us personally in turn, and probably that's why they also feel for the cause as much as I do, and we do take a lot of pride in it.
Yeah, apart from that, the most important thing, or fact worth mentioning here, is that none of the trainers, or most of the trainers, have a main job. Somebody out of 13 or 14 trainers we have, 8 or 9 are lawyers, 3 are techies, some are architects, some are students, some are fashion designers. So the reason I'm telling this out is they understand what we are trying to achieve.
They understand the clients, the dilemma that they face, they understand it, and that's why there is a connect, and that connect is what keeps our clients with us. When we speak about fitness, it can't be just about the one aspect of the physical body, right? It's always intertwined with our mental health as well. And we believe when we work out, the reason we feel so satisfied is because there's something called the happy hormones, as we call it, or serotonin, endorphins, is what is secreted in the brains. Similarly, why do we not work out? Is because there are certain you get demotivated, you are procrastinating for a reason, you are not healthy, or you are not in the right space in your mind. So it has a cause and effect, and it has it both ways. So I am an NLP practitioner, so I am a mental health coach, and we have tried to bring in this aspect and try to understand what is it going in the mind of a client, or why do we not come back to the workouts. We work out, and there are so many people who say, I used to go to the gym, but I don't anymore. And why not? So what can we change that it becomes a lifestyle?
So I think there's a very fine line of difference between a force and a push. We have to understand where we are pushing and where we are forcing. So when I don't understand certain things, which is actually most of the times about mindset, about people, I ask Selina. So we make it a point that we keep in touch with every client at least once in 2 days. There will be messages going from the manager, the lead trainers, sometimes myself as well, so that we keep in touch with them. We don't let them go, because we understand that a small break, more than 3-4 days, can also lead to a longer break, right?
Right. And understanding why is that happening, that helps them, come back, because then you have a friend and not just a fitness coach.
Happiness comes from within.
And at HB Plus, we say happiness with an HAPPY, where the Y is for you, or for you and everyone. So at HB Plus, what we have is a community of people who believe that happiness comes from the little things in life. And it's not just the clients, but also the trainers and everyone. So we at HB Plus are co-creating a safe space where everyone simply comes together for happiness. And if we partner together, if we get together, then the purpose is to create a leaner, stronger and a happier community.
HB Plus is a family. The team here has one thing in common, that is dedication and discipline. So I think the last few years have been really exciting about HB Plus, and we are really grateful for the first client, first individual client, the first corporate client, the first company which gave us the offer. Thank you so much. This is Happy. Okay, sorry.
Mental coaching, mental health coaching, community.
It's okay. Known as Happy Boy. Thank you.
Ourselves experienced that there is a gap, there is a lag.
Okay.
Why are we still here?
Right now it's
Just to suffer?
really got the signal. भूले थे ठीक है जी.